Good morning, guys. Welcome to one more class. Today is August 8th, 2022. It's Monday, and this is our 9 o'clock class. This is Wide Angle 1, and we are doing Unit 10 today, the final part. Okay, so today we finish Unit 10. And if time allows, we start Unit 11, okay? So the book is almost over, all right, people? So thank you so much for being with us and welcome to one more week. Welcome, Samu. Welcome, Ana Carolina, right? And who else is watching the video? Welcome. So here we have our topic for today, Unit 10.5. And then after that, we are going to do Unit 10 review. Okay? But before we start, as usual, let's check our homework from last week. Okay? So let's take a look there. Yes, here we are. So last week, August 1st, we did Unit 10.4 and we finished Unit 10.3 and we did 10.4. We covered pages 119 to 121. We talked about writing a reply to Malcolm, the boy who is looking for a place to go on vacation. So he wants some opinions to know where to go, okay? Then this is the following topic, helping him decide where to go on vacation next time. Next one, we saw Unit 10.4, which was the video lesson. The video lesson was about deciding as well, giving opinions and making suggestions, okay? So the boys, they have a break now, Max and Andre, and they are deciding where to go, okay? Hello, Jennifer. Welcome. Nice to see you. So Max and Andy, they want to go to the west. They want to go to Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, places like that. But Max, he wants a place that is quiet because he likes to read and relax. Now, Andy wants to go to a more exciting place like Las Vegas because of the casinos and all the party. But in the end, they reach an agreement, okay? And in this lesson, we saw some phrases to give opinions. For example, you can say, how about, or what about going to the Grand Canyon? Why don't we go to the Grand Canyon? And so many others, okay? We also saw making suggestions using phrases like that. And the homework was online practice, units 10.3 and 10.4, plus some worksheets. So did you have a chance to do your homework? Do you have any questions about your homework? No? No questions? Is everything okay? Yes, here we have some worksheets reviewing the comparative adjectives, okay? So this is what we have there because it's a topic from this lesson. So I included here some worksheets to review that, okay? Comparing places. There is also one about making suggestions, right? So here, I posted a site about making comparisons, all right, to help you review that. 2 worksheets on making suggestions or giving opinions, and 1 worksheet again about comparing places. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know, all right? Just send me a message. Now, let's move on to our class for today. So here we are, August 8th. We are going to talk about a trip to remember, okay? And to start, I'd like to share a video with you about a wonderful trip, okay? Maybe not so wonderful. Let's see. Let's go there. Do you like traveling, people? Do you travel often? Do you travel? Yes, you do. Where do you like to go when you are on vacation? Sorry? You go fishing. Oh, that's nice. So you can say, I usually go fishing. Oh, that's great. What about you, Ana Carolina? Do you like traveling? Yes, if you like traveling, if you like going places. Samuel says he likes traveling and he usually goes fishing, okay, when he travels. Now, what about you, Ana Carolina, Jennifer? Do you like traveling? Let me see if I get the video that I separated here. Yes, let me check here. Jennifer, can you hear me? Yes, is the audio working? I don't know if it's working. Let me check it out. Hello, hello. Yeah, it seems to be working. So if you can't speak, you can write, okay? So you can answer the questions you want to by using the chat board, okay? Sending us a message, don't worry. All right. So let me try to find the video here that I separated for you about traveling. Let me see if I find it there, because there are so many videos here for wide angle one, but I got one that is really nice about traveling. Yeah. Yes, exactly. This is the one. Yes. They will talk about places. I think this is better because it's not so long. So yeah, I have some traveling videos here that I separated for this unit. So let me show you this one here, which will show us, according to the video maker, the top 10 most beautiful places in the world, okay? When people go traveling.
I think we should explore a few solutions.
Grammarly suggestions catch when your tone might undermine your message.
Let's just skip the, yeah, the ads. Let's see if it goes, because it all depends on the connection. If the connection is good, the video will play. Okay? Yeah. Sorry? Yes, of course. Sure. All right. Okay, so let me turn off the microphone so you don't get an echo, okay? In this video, you're going to see some beautiful places, right? Picked by the guy who made this video. And I'd like you to tell me after you see the video, which place you like most, okay? So as you watch, you will decide if you have to maybe choose a place to go. Which place do you choose? Okay?
They're breathtaking, they're eye-opening, they're jaw-dropping. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most beautiful places in the world. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the most beautiful locations the natural world has to offer. Number 10, Palawan Island. Picture a place where the most intensely unnatural colors are real, where jagged rock formations seemingly drip into hopelessly clear water, surrounded by rich lagoons and richer forest, and you've pictured Palawan. Largely untouched by man, it's been voted the world's most beautiful island more than once, with its beach El Nido also topping lists. Cartoonishly colorful and psychedelically vivid, this hidden gem is accessible by plane or boat, and is home to unique wildlife, including the Philippine mouse deer and purple crabs. Number 9, Seljalandsfoss. These falls are among the best known in Iceland and rank among the most beautiful in the world. Part of the Seljalands River, the falls and their 197-foot or 60-meter drop are fed by waters from the volcanic glacier Eyjafjallajökull, a land of seemingly never-ending rainbows. Seljalandsfoss has the added bonus of a cave behind the fall's aquatic curtain, allowing visitors a surreal viewpoint. Best still, the location itself is relatively easy to access and can be seen from a nearby, well-used ring road. Number 8, Plitvice Lakes National Park. One of southeastern Europe's oldest national parks and a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. Plitvice Lakes National Park has over 73,000 acres or 297 square kilometers of something for everyone. Overflowing with waterfalls, cascades, hiking trails, and limestone canyons, it's hard to know where to look. But the lakes and their vivid colors are the park's main dish. Plitvice actually features 16 interconnecting lakes, all of which change color thanks to minerals, organisms, and a trick of the sun. Number 7. Algarve de Benajú. Located on Portugal's southern coast, this seaside gem was once a fishing-based region, but today the Benajú Sea Caves draw visitors based on looks alone. It's best accessed by water, by kayak, boat, or swimming, but your efforts will be rewarded with unfathomable beauty. Like a vast cathedral of divine handiwork, this natural grotto, with its rocky walls, silky sand, and weathered skylight, is enough to make you feel small and insignificant, and yet protected against everything else the world has to offer. Number 6. The Cliffs of Moher. Dismantled during the Napoleonic Wars, today the only reminder of the fort for which these gorgeous cliffs were named is an old watchtower. Rising 390 feet or 120 meters at Hag's Head, to a height of 702 feet or 214 meters down the coast, the cliffs are home to 30,000 birds from 20 different species, including adorable puffins. A look in any direction provides a view of other Irish dreamscapes, including the 12 Pins mountain range, the Aran Islands, and the Mound Turks Mountains. Number 5. The Great Barrier Reef and Whitehaven Beach. The world's largest structure made by living organisms, the Great Barrier Reef was constructed by coral. It's home to diverse aquatic species, from whales, dolphins, and clownfish, to leatherback turtles and 9 kinds of seahorse. What's more, the nearby Whitehaven Beach is considered one of the planet's most beautiful and eco-friendly beaches. The coast is lined with glorious white, 98% pure silica sand, which doesn't retain heat, meaning you can walk the shore till your heart's content and never burn your feet. Number 4. Antelope Canyon. Known to the Navajo as the place where water runs through rocks, Antelope Canyon is more majestic than its name suggests. It's the product of millennia of rainfall and floods eroding and smoothly carving deep corridors into the Navajo sandstone. But the canyon walls are only part of the attraction. The rest is sunlight, sneaking its way through the canyons and creating the appearance of fire. Naturally, summer's the best time to visit, as the light beams are more plentiful and more interesting. Number 3. Iguazu Falls. One of the modern natural wonders of the world, this staggering waterfall system, the largest of its kind, sits on the Argentina-Brazil border, meaning big water in native languages. This natural attraction is unique in that it can be accessed from 3 different countries, given its additional proximity to Paraguay, because something this beautiful needs to be shared. Effectively a chain of mini waterfalls, the lion's share of the river passes over a U-shaped chasm, known as the Devil's Throat. Number 2. Moraine Lake. Situated just 9 miles or 14 kilometers outside the village of Lake Louise in Banff National Park, in view of the Rocky Mountains is Moraine Lake. Fed by glaciers, this rock flower blue lake was once featured on the Canadian $20 bill, earning one view the moniker the $20 view. Among the country's most photographed locations, the lake is unsurprisingly popular with hikers. It crests in late June, but visitors can take in the Rockies or their reflection on Moraine Lake nearly year-round. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Salar de Uyuni. Resembling a vast, unending mirror, these are the world's largest salt flats, covering a roughly 4,100 square mile or 10,000 square kilometer area. Once a proper lake in prehistoric times, today the flats are made of a 10 billion ton layer of salt, under which sits between 50 to 70% of the world's lithium reserves. Sparse in terms of vegetation and wildlife, the almost unnaturally level flats are also packed with chemicals like magnesium, potassium, and borax. But, more importantly, they're eerily beautiful.
Beautiful places, aren't they? Let me turn on the lights here so we can go back and talk about the video, okay? So let's go back to our page here. Now, which place did you like most? Which place would you like to visit?
Number 7.
Number 7, yes. Why? Why do you like number 7? You can go fishing, yeah. And it's so beautiful. Did you see that? It's in Portugal. Yeah. So Portugal is nice to visit. First, because they speak Portuguese. And second, because there are beautiful places there too. So it's a place that is worth a visit. All right. What about you, Ana Carolina? Which place did you like most? Oh, the one. Oh, yes, the waterfalls, Iguazu Falls. Yes, Iguazu Falls in Brazil. Yeah, I think it's Paraguay. Yeah, Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay. Hello, good morning, Victor. Welcome. Good to see you. We just finished watching a video about wonderful places to visit. And we are discussing now about which place people liked most. So we saw images from places like Portugal, Brazil, China. We saw things from New Zealand, Australia, like the coral reef, right? Australia is beautiful too. The problem in Australia is that there are too many sharks. So it's difficult to go swimming or even fishing in Australia. Yeah, there are dangerous animals too, like snakes and stingrays, but it's a beautiful country to visit. Yeah, very. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at our page 122. This is the final part of Unit 10. Unit 10, as you already know, talks about adventure. Okay, so it is really connected to traveling, vacation. So look, read the ads before you listen to a conversation between a travel agent and a customer. Think about the words and phrases you might hear. Okay, so take a look at the ads. There are two ads here, illustrating and advertising two different places. So I'll give you a minute to see the ads in silence. Okay, you can read the ads. Okay, yes? All right, people. Victor and Jennifer, yeah? Did you have a chance to see the ads? So now let's just see first, which place would you like to visit most between these two here? Oh, the Winter Mountain Adventures. Okay. All right. That's nice, isn't it? Although it's very cold, but it seems interesting to go camping in cold weather. That's radical, right? What about you, Ana Carolina? Which one would you like to go to? Which place would you prefer? This one here in the Sahara Desert or this one here up in the mountains? Oh, the one in the mountains. Okay, you seem to like winter. Oh, that's nice. All right, guys. So now let's try to come up with possible questions that we will listen in a conversation between a travel agent and a customer. Here we have an example. How much does it cost? Where is the hotel? What else do you think the customer might ask? How many people? Okay, that's a good one. So let me see if I have some example here. No. Questions? No. So let's create our note with possible questions. So here we have, how many people usually go there? We want to know if the place is crowded. right? You want to know if there are a lot of tourists there. So how many people usually go there? Is it crowded? So we can put here. Okay. Another question that he might ask the travel agent. Ah, that's a good question. So is it, remember, it's a question. So we need to use the verb or the auxiliary first. Okay? So is it dangerous? That's Samuel's suggestion. Okay? That's a good thing to know, right? What about the temperature? Don't you think? Yeah. Don't you think you would not want to know about how hot or how cold it is, right? Yeah, right. If you go to the desert, for example, you know that it's very cold during the night and very hot during the day. So extreme temperatures. So is it very hot if you go to the Sahara Desert? It's one question. And if you decide to go to the mountains, you can ask, is it very cold? Because you want to know if you are able to resist the temperature, right? And survive, because you are having a camping experience in both packages. In the Sahara Desert, you go to a hotel, but you also go camping in the desert, I think for one night. I'm not so sure. Let's see here. Yeah, one night camping in the desert. So you should know, right? And here you go camping for 5 days and 4 nights. So 4 nights in this weather. Okay. So, all right. I guess these are some possible questions, right? How many people? Is it dangerous? Is it very hot? Okay. I'm quite sure you would also ask about the food, right? If the food is good, right? So let's put one more here. What about the food? Okay. Um, is it good? He wants to know if the food is good, if you will be able to um, enjoy the place and have good food at the same time, right? So now I think we are going to listen to the conversation and see which trip does the woman choose after she talks to the travel agent? Which one do you think she chooses? What do you think? Let's guess. Which one does she choose? The first one, yeah? Okay. What about you, Ana Carolina? Which one do you think the woman chooses? The first one or the second? The first. Okay. So let's listen and check it out.
So, you'd like an exciting winter vacation. These two are more popular than any of our other trips. What do you think?
Well, the pictures of the Sahara Desert are beautiful, but I think for me, the mountain adventure is more interesting.
Ah, so you like cold weather better than hot weather?
Well, usually I love going to the beach, but I want to try something different. How much is the mountain adventure?
It's $1,500 for 4 nights.
So it's cheaper than the Sahara adventure. But that hotel is nicer, and it has a great swimming pool. Swimming is more fun than skiing.
The Sahara trip is more expensive because it's 7 nights, not 4.
Well, okay then. I'd like the Sahara adventure trip.
Great choice! A desert trip is definitely more exciting than a trip to the mountains.
Yay, you got it. Exactly the one you mentioned. So, yes, she decides on the Sahara Bedouin adventures, right? She likes the swimming pool. She prefers to swim, and it's nice. Okay, so now let's see some questions that she asked. Remember, because here we brainstormed some possible questions. How many people? Is it dangerous? About the weather and the food. So, did she ask any of these questions? Let's listen one more time and check it out.
So, you'd like an exciting winter vacation. These two are more popular than any of our other trips. What do you think?
Well, the pictures of the Sahara Desert are beautiful, but I think for me, the mountain adventure is more interesting.
Ah, so you like cold weather better than hot weather?
Well, usually I love going to the beach, but I want to try something different. How much is the mountain adventure?
It's $1,500 for 4 nights.
So it's cheaper than the Sahara adventure. But that hotel is nicer, and it has a great swimming pool. Swimming is more fun than skiing.
The Sahara trip is more expensive because it's 7 nights, not 4.
Well, okay then. I'd like the Sahara adventure trip.
Great choice! A desert trip is definitely more exciting than a trip to the mountains.
Okay, so let's take a look at the questions she asked, which were not too many actually, right? So, what did she ask from the questions that we brainstormed and the question here? How much? Yeah. She only asked how much the Winter Mountain Adventures is. She just wanted to know the price of those two suggestions, and then she noticed that the Mountain Adventures is cheaper than the trip to the desert. Why? Why is the Mountain Adventures cheaper? Yes, exactly. That's why. So the Winter Mountain Adventures is cheaper because here there are only 4 nights in the package, and here this one, it's 6 nights, right? 7 days. All right. So this trip is longer. Okay, guys. So Let's take a look at one pronunciation tip here. Let me clear the answers first. Okay, so we can do it. Let's take a look at this pronunciation tip they give us. And here they are trying to focus our attention on comparatives with weak form of then. Because when we compare two things, we use the word then, okay, to make the comparatives. So let's take a look there. We usually put stress on the most important words in a sentence. In a comparative sentence, we often stress the things we are comparing. Sometimes we stress the comparative adjective. The word then is less important, so we don't stress it. We say it quickly. Example, swimming is more fun than skiing. You see, we say it fast, right? So it's very subtle. This is the pronunciation tip for this lesson. Noticing when we compare two things and how fast we speak, and because of that, the word then is not stressed, okay? So listen and identify the words that are stressed the most. Then listen again and repeat. So let's see. The first one is already done, okay? We have here the words long, better, and short. So these words, they stand out. They are stressed, okay? Now let's find the other ones.
One, long trips are better than short trips. 2, today is hotter than yesterday. 3, mountains are more beautiful than deserts. 4, swimming is more fun than skiing. 5, the bus is cheaper than the plane. 1, long trips are better than short trips. 2, today is hotter than yesterday. 3, mountains are more beautiful than deserts. 4, swimming is more fun than skiing. 5, the bus is cheaper than the plane.
Okay, now let's see which words are more stressed. In the second sentence here, which ones? Today, hotter. Yesterday, yes, very good. Number 3. Mm-hmm. Deserts. Okay. Number 4. Mm-hmm. And number 5. Plain. Yes. Okay, guys. So usually we stress the most important words, right? The nouns, the adjectives, right? So let's check the answers. Yay. What's wrong with number 3? Let's say. Okay, yeah, we do not stress that one. Okay, but that's okay. No problem. So let's just listen one more time and
1,
check.
long trips are better than short trips. 2, today is hotter than yesterday. 3, Mountains are more beautiful than deserts. 4. Swimming is more fun than skiing. 5. The bus is cheaper than the plane.
Okay, we noticed that. So now let's practice saying the sentences, right? So let's say that long trips are better than short trips. Okay, number 2, today is hotter than yesterday. Good. Number 3, mountains are more beautiful than deserts. Good. Swimming is more fun than skiing. Great. And the last one, the bus is cheaper than the plane. All right. Great, people. Very nice. So now we have another tip, this time about speaking, right? So making comparisons. Let's focus here. Use comparisons to give more information about a topic or help your listener understand your opinion. So that's one very important function of comparisons, right? We compare to give more information, okay? Um, let's see the examples here. Samuel, can you read the examples, please? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So here you are giving more information about the places you're talking about here. So, and then here you're giving your opinion, right? Oh, I think, okay, all right. Now, to say how you feel about two places or things, you can use I like X better than Y. This is another way to give your opinion about a place. You can say, for example, I like the desert better than the mountains. Okay? All right. Here we have another example. Look, I like warm weather better than cold weather. All right. Now, you don't always need to use the word then. You can say, which is more fun, the beach or a lake? So here, you're not using the word then in the comparative because you are saying the sentence in a different way. Here, for example, it's a question, right? It's not a statement. So we usually use then for statements. And when we put both elements we are comparing in the sentence, okay? So next, I think the beach is more fun. So here you're giving your opinion. It's a statement, right? But as you can see here, the person is only talking about the beach. There are no true elements in the sentence for you to show the comparisons explicitly, probably because it's already understood, okay? So you can also say that when it's a question and when you only mention one element, okay? All right. We also use questions, comparatives in questions, and we can use the word then when we are using, or when we are mentioning both elements in the question, okay, guys? So, but it's more common to use the word than in statements, okay? So would you like to visit the desert or the mountains? I've already asked you that question, right? And the students here at least said they prefer the mountains, okay? Here, they want us to think of some questions about the vacations. We have already, okay? We saw some possible questions here. I guess here, yeah, okay? All right. And then here they want us to role play the conversation. We don't need to do that, right? Between a travel agent and a customer. There's no need for that. Let me see the, yeah. Oh my God. Here there are some examples from a previous class, and the student said, I like beach better than mountain, or I like the beach better than the mountain. Okay, that would be better, I think. I like summer better than winter. This is when you are using this structure here to compare. And I like Flamengo better than Botafogo. All right, people. So these are only some extra examples, okay, for you to see the comparatives. So, okay, we're done with this page. Let me zoom out so you can see the page better. All right. Now, let's start doing the review from Unit 10, okay? So page 156. Let's go there. All right. Can you see that, people? Yeah? Great. So as usual, the review pages start by giving us the vocabulary content from the lesson, the most important words, right? And Unit 10 was about adventure, traveling, vacation. So words related to that. So let's see here, guys. Number one, write the names of the places. Compare your answers with a partner after you're done. So let's see the first one here. This is a very dry, hot place. What place is that? The desert. So look at the pronunciation, guys. Desert. Desert. Okay. All right. Now, number two, this is a place in Scotland. The name of the place is the of cosmic speculation. Do you remember? Great. Yes. So here, as it is, the name of a place, the name of a garden, then we should use capital letter. Okay. So the garden of cosmic speculation. Right? Good. Let's see the next one. It's a large body of water, like the Mediterranean or the Caribbean. So we are talking about the water, not the beach. What do you call the water? When you go to the beach, usually you say the ocean or the sea. Okay? So we never, I mean, it can be sea or ocean. Okay, guys. Now, look, it's a body of water. It can be big or small. You can find one in the forest or in the mountains. It's another body of water. Yes, you can find one in the forest or in the mountains. What place is that? No? What place is that? Jennifer, Victor, any idea? Hi, Isabella. Good morning. Good to see you. We're doing here, Isabella, page 156, okay? It's the review of Unit 10, okay? We are doing the vocabulary, all right? So we are here, exercise number 4. Actually, exercise 1, question 4, okay? Sorry. So let me write down here where we are. Okay. So you don't know the name of this body of water. We call it river. Okay, guys, river. All right. Now, number 5. There are many trees and wild animals here. It's a good place for camping. Yes, can be the forest. Yeah. Okay. So let's check the answers. Great. Why isn't it the river? Let's say maybe capital letter, maybe not. Let's see there. Oh, lake. Come on. It can be a lake. It can be a river, right, people? Because the river is already a body. Yeah, it is a body of water. And it can be big or small, right? Of course, you can have a short river or a long river, but it can also be big or small, no problem. But here they're talking about a lake. That's okay, right? All right, people. So checking the answers again. Here we are. Okay. Good. Now, what else did we learn in Unit 10 in terms of vocabulary? Let's say. Question 2. Choose the correct adjective. Okay, so let's do the first one together. I like to stay in hotels. Yeah, it makes more sense, right? So now do the others and then we check. Okay. Okay, people, finished? Yep. Great. So let's check the answers. Number 2, guys. Which one did you choose? Yeah, very good. Pretty. I think the colors are pretty. Number 3. Cool. What's the difference, guys? Look, bring warm clothes. So you're probably talking about the temperature. Because cool is like a little cold. Okay? That's the meaning of cool, right? So number 4. Yes, dangerous. Very good. Number 5, it's good. You see, cool is the opposite of warm, right? So if it's warm today, okay, let's go to the beach. Checking everything. Okay, good. All right, Ana Carolina. Okay. Okay, Jennifer, Victor. So now let's take a look at number 3. Complete the sentences with the correct words. So we are still talking about vocabulary. So let's take a look there. Here, look. In December, I went on with a friend. What is the best word? Yes, very good. I went on vacation. Okay? So here we have an expression, right? Go on vacation. Here it's in the past because it was in December. So here we are using the verb go in the past. So I went on vacation with a friend. The meaning of this expression, go on vacation, is the same as sair de férias, okay, in Portuguese. All right? Now, people, I'd like you to do the other numbers and then we correct, okay? So I'll give you 1 minute for you to do that. Okay, here you go. Okay, time's up. So let's check the answers. Let's say, excuse me, number 2, we took a to Costa Rica. Very good. We took a trip. This is another expression. It's the past of the verb take. Take, in the past, took. So we took a trip. Nós fizemos uma viagem. Okay? Number 3, it was a perfect summer vacation because it's always warm in Costa Rica. Here, they're talking about Costa Rica, always warm, so winter. It's the opposite, right? Because they are saying that instead of going to the mountains, went to Costa Rica. Yes, for example, suppose they decide to come to Brazil in July. July here is winter, but it's not cold. It's not cold. Here it's almost always warm, right? So it's a perfect winter vacation when they come to Brazil in July because, all right, number 4, I packed a big suitcase. Yes, suit, a big suitcase because we stayed for 3 weeks. So pack a suitcase. It's when you travel, you need to carry a bag with your clothes, your belongings. So it's a suitcase. Yeah. Number 5, I can't take another big vacation this year, but I want to go on a short break. Yes, to visit my parents. Okay, everything correct. Okay, good. So make sure you underline or highlight the expressions from activity 3. Okay, I will do this here so you can visualize better. Here, went on vacation, took a trip. Here, no, packed a suitcase, take a big vacation, go on a short break. So these are interesting expressions related to traveling from this lesson, and they may come up in your test, okay? So as you can see with the word vacation, you can say go on vacation or take a big vacation. You can say or take vacation. So it's a possibility, okay? All right, now let's see the grammar. What did we learn in Unit 10 concerning grammar? Let's say, write the correct object pronoun. Oh, that's so simple, right? Look, my parents were interested in my trip, so I called them when I arrived. So my parents, them, okay? Now, number 2, where are the cave paintings? I don't see. It we use for singular. It is always singular. Which one do I use for plural? Them. Okay? I don't see them. So people, we use them when we refer to people and when we refer to things. Yeah, no, it is good for people and things, objects, places, animals, right? Now, I'd like you to do the other numbers. Let me see if we have some more here. No, this is another activity. So It's only three questions now left. So 3, 4, and 5. Try to do that, and then we correct. If you need help, you can check the review of Unit 10. There is a review page there for you. Let me check out the number. Excuse me. Okay, guys, can we correct? So let's say we visited the countryside last weekend. I loved it. Yes, great. Singular. The countryside. It. Okay, I loved it. My brother lives in Trinidad. I visited. No. Him. Because look, I cannot use the pronoun he because he is a subject pronoun. And here we are using object pronouns. Okay? Object pronouns, they come after the verb. So I visited him, right? Okay, Ana Carolina. Yes? Number 5, do you want to see pictures from my vacation? I can show them to. Yes. You is a coincidence here. It's the same. Here it's the subject pronoun, and here it's the object pronoun. But the second person singular and the second person plural are the same. Okay? They have the same object pronoun as the subject pronoun. Okay? So let's check the answers. Okay. So this was the first topic from this lesson, the object pronouns. Okay, guys? So mark it out so you can review that later if you have questions or if you're not feeling so confident. You can check it out later, okay? The next topic, let's see there. Yes, choose the logical adjective, then write the comparative form. So here we are talking about comparatives. That's the second topic of the lesson. So here, let me highlight. Okay, guys. Yeah, we can do this now. Yes, it was in the homework, yeah. So, hi, Victor. Do you have any question? Yes? How can I help you? Let me see. If you have any questions, you can write on the chat board, okay? And then I will reply as soon as possible, okay? So let's see, comparative form. Let's check it out. Number one, we have green and we have red. We have to choose the logical adjective here, okay? So a forest is greener than the desert. So you have to do two things. First, choose the adjective. Second, write the comparative form. Okay? So green becomes greener. All right? Okay? Because we are comparing the forest to the desert. Okay? So there are two elements here. Now, number two, a city is the countryside. So which one is more logical? Busy. Okay. Now let's write the comparative form of busy. A city is busier, okay, than the countryside. All right, people. So now do the other ones. And for this one, I will give you 2 minutes because you have to decide on the adjective and you have to remember how to make it in a comparative form. Okay, so 2 minutes and then we correct. Okay, go ahead. Yes. Dry is the same as seco in Portuguese. Okay, people, time's up. Let's do it. Did you finish, Ana Carolina? Yes, good. So let's see. Number 3, a city is bigger. Very good. Let's put, did you put double G? Ah, okay. Because it's the comparative form, so you need to double the final consonant when you have a vowel sandwich, or CVC, consonant, vowel, and consonant. So in this case, to add a suffix, you have to double the final consonant. Okay, so a city is bigger than a village. Number 4, a forest is, yes, you have to write the adjective. Then, is it a vowel sandwich? Yes, it is. So you have to double the T and then put ER. Okay, wetter than a desert. So a forest is wetter than a desert. Weather or wetter is like more humid. There is more water. Okay. Number 5, mountains are taller. Okay. Taller than hills. Okay. Number 6, staying at a hotel is, yes, better than. Okay. Yes, I agree. Okay. Better than camping outside in cold weather. Number 7, the trip from England to Brazil is, no, look, expensive is a long adjective, isn't it? All the other ones here are short adjectives. So short adjectives, we add ER, okay? So greener, busier, bigger, wetter, taller, and better. Better is irregular, okay, for good. Now, expensive is not short. It's long. It's a big word. So in this case, we have to use more expensive, no change, and then the word then. Okay? More expensive than. Okay? All right, people, you got it? So I will show you a short video to review the comparatives, and then we will do a quiz, okay? So let's check the answers first here. Okay, here it's wrong. Why? Let's see. The answer key is wrong because we have to put more expensive than. Okay, so the answer key to the exercise is wrong. The answer that we put is correct. Okay, so the trip from England to Brazil is more expensive than. Okay, so we have to put, because it's comparative. Okay, so the comparative form has the adjective in the comparative plus the word then. Okay, it's an obligation. So let's take a look at this video. Okay, so you can see that. Let me just minimize here. Just a moment, I'm opening the video for you. Just a second. Yes. I think it's easier for me if I search. Just a second, guys. I will, yeah, found. It's right here. Would. Okay, I will just minimize here. So let's just skip the ads, okay? All right. So people, in this video, we will see the short adjectives and the long adjectives, okay? They will show you how we compare using those. And also, they will talk about some superlative adjectives, okay? Which is something different.
Of comparison in English, this time superlative adjectives. Jack is not very tall. Kate is taller than Jack. Mike is a bit taller than Kate. So Mike is the tallest. Tall, taller, the tallest. Small, smaller, the smallest. You already know about the comparative form of adjectives. Adjectives in the superlative form express the highest degree of certain quality. We make the superlative form of one-syllable adjectives by adding the suffix.
Guys, in this part of the video, they are going to talk about the superlative more than the comparative, okay? So I think I got the second part of the video. Let me try to get you the first part of the video, because this is focusing more on the superlatives and I want the comparatives. Yes, let me try to get this. Yeah, there is this one here. Yeah, and here. Okay.
This is.
Okay, let's do it.
This video is about comparative adjectives in English. This is Jack and this is Mike. Jack is short and Mike is tall. Jack is shorter than Mike. Mike is taller than Jack. We often need to compare different things and people, and to do this we use comparative adjectives, for example, smaller, bigger, taller, shorter. If the adjective has only one syllable, we make its comparative form by adding the suffix er, short, shorter. And if the adjective has a short vowel and a consonant at the end, we need to double the consonant, big, bigger. More examples: small, smaller, tall, taller, old, older, hot, hotter. Jack is quite sociable. Mike is very sociable. So Mike is more sociable than Jack. If it's a two and more syllable adjective, we need to add the word more before the adjective. Sociable, more sociable. Repeat after me. More sociable. More interesting. More boring. The opposite of the word more is less. Less sociable. Less interesting. Less boring. Jack is shorter than Mike. Mike is more sociable than Jack. So we use the word than when we compare things and people. There are some special cases related to the use of comparative adjectives. If it's a two and more syllable adjective ending in y, you can make its comparative form by changing y into I and adding the suffix er. Easy, easier. Easy, easier. Lazy, lazier. Happy, happier. Funny, funnier. But there is another way. You can also make the comparative form of adjectives ending in y with the help of more. More easy. So there are two ways. More easy, more lazy, more happy, more funny. Jack is a good speaker. Mike is not a very good speaker. Jack is a better speaker than Mike. Some adjectives have irregular forms. Good, better. Bad, worse. Far, further, or farther. For example, Paris is further from here than Berlin. Today the weather is better. My car is worse than Jack's. Mike and Kate are 25 years old.
So this is enough for comparatives. Now in this part, they are going to show the equality. So the comparative of equality. This is a different thing, okay? But I will post the link to this video here on our page on Google Classroom. Okay, guys, so you can watch this video again and again, all right, if you wish, and to review, okay? So back to our page, we are going to have our break now. We finished the review, right? This is only a discussion on a quotation. And as you can see here, he's using the irregular adjective bad in the comparative form. So it becomes worse. Look, there is only one thing in the world worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about, by Oscar Wilde. Do you understand this quote? Do you know what he means by that? There is only one thing in the world worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. Só existe uma coisa no mundo pior do que ser falado, ou que as pessoas falem de você, e é não ser falado. É quando você não ninguém fala de você. So, in his opinion, this worse. Okay? Do you understand? All right, people. So let me zoom out so you can see the page that we've just finished. Okay? Yes, that was the review. So after the break, we can start Unit 11. But before we start, I'd like to have a quiz just to review and make sure you really understand the comparative adjectives. Okay, people? So let's have our break now for 10 minutes. Now it's 10:31. So we come back at 10:41. Okay? So stay here. All right? See you in 10 minutes. Bye-bye. Hello, guys. Let's come back. Here we are. We are going to do a small quiz, right? About comparative adjectives. So let me go get it for you. Victor, do you need any help? No, are you okay? Okay. All right, so let me just remove that. Yeah, no. So let me try to do this here so we can go to our quiz, okay? Because I think Victor accidentally touched the button that raises your hand. So that's why it seems like you want to ask a question, but actually you don't. So if you need anything, just let me know. Okay, guys. Send me a message, whatever. Let me go there. It's been a while that we don't play this game, right? So let's do it. Just a moment, okay, people. Guys who are online, we're just getting the quiz here for you. So let's take a look. Oh my God, this is in Korean. Check it out. Korean or Japanese or Chinese. Yes, this one is better. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's go there. All right. So this is what we are going to do now, and it's all about comparative adjectives. Okay, people. So we are going to have two teams. One, the onliners, and the other one's the presentials, right? So let's start with the presentials. Okay, guys, you got to choose a number, and then you should answer the questions they reveal. Okay, so let's go there. Go ahead, presentials, choose a number. Sorry, you said number 2? 15. Oh, 15. Okay. So here you have to put the sentence in order. Mm-hmm. So can you say again? Her voice is mine, then louder. Yes, is it your last answer? Her voice is louder than mine. I'm talking about two different voices, okay? My voice and the voice of another woman, for example. And I'm saying that her voice is louder. Louder is mais alta. So her voice is louder than my voice. So we substitute here, we replace my voice for the pronoun mine, possessive pronoun, okay? Now, onliners, choose a number. We have Jennifer, Victor, and Isabella. So go ahead, choose a number, please. So I'm going to choose a number for you, okay? So let me do it. Let's do number 1, all right? Okay. So how can I use this adjective in this sentence here? Yes, good. It's bigger than I imagined, okay? Yes, there you go, right? So this was team 2. So I'm not going to register because team 2 did not answer. So now back to team 1, the presentials, number 7. Go to first place. Okay. All right. Very good. Now team 2, choose a number. Everybody is shy today, the onliners. So let me choose a number for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, team 1. They just took 5 points from you. So, okay, go ahead, team 1. Choose a number. Number 4. Put the sentence in order. Ah, very good. Walking is slower than cycling. Very good. Finally. Woo-hoo. Now, team 2, you are not choosing, so I will do that for you, okay? So, number 12. Would you like to make any guesses? Onliners, Victor, Jennifer, Isabella. No? Do you know? No. Far, remember, is irregular. Remember the list of irregular comparative adjectives. We have good, better, bad, worse, and far. No. Further. There are 2 forms. We can say further or farther, okay? And far, as you know, means distant, okay? Far is a synonym to distant. So it's further than we thought, means it's more distant than we thought, okay? So let's go, team 1. 11, okay. Look, we have the adjective happy and we have the word then. So, comparative. So, no. Happier. Mais feliz. Happier. Okay, guys, listen. When the adjective ends in Y, to make the comparative, we replace Y for I and we add ER. Okay, guys, we saw the video before. Okay. Now, team 2, I will pick the number. Ah, come on. Other team loses 20 points. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm picking the wrong numbers for you. So go, team 1. Number 9. Oh. This one, you need to put the sentence in order, okay? So let's say again, a plane.
Is faster than a train.
Okay. A plane is faster than a train. Okay. Good. Now, team 2. Choose a number. Oh, yeah, you're not choosing. So let me do that for you. Now I have to be more careful, right? Oh my God. Look at this. Uh-oh. Come on. You see? It's unbelievable. My goodness, guys. You just got 50 points. Wow. Incredible. You're lucky today. Come on, team 1. Number 6. Okay. Put the sentence in order. Which one? Which one is bigger? No. Department stores are bigger than local shops. Ok? Department stores são lojas de departamento, like Americanas, like Leader. Yes, local shops are small shops. Okay? Alright? So, lojas de departamentos são maiores do que lojinhas locais. Local shops são aquelas lojinhas de bairro. Okay? No. Now team 2. Look, you have all the points. And I'm choosing them for you. So let me try the last one here. Ah, okay. You need to put the sentence in order. Try to do this, guys.
And he's back.
Very good. He is taller than his dad. Look, he's taller than his family, right? To be honest. No, I'm not giving the points because they haven't answered. Okay. So now team one, number 5. Okay. Very good. Of course, cars are more expensive than bicycles. Carros são mais caros do que bicicletas. Obvious. Okay? So, now team 2, I gotta choose for you. Oh, I don't want to choose those last numbers here. Yeah. So, let's see if you can do this one. Remember, bad is irregular. Yeah. What do you think? He's worse. He's worse than anyone I know. Okay? Ele é pior do que todo mundo que eu conheço, ou qualquer um que eu conheço, ok? He is worse. Ele é pior, ok? So, now team 1. 14? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, cheaper. Very good. Bicycles are cheaper than cars. As bicicletas são mais baratas do que carros, ok? Now, the last one, team 2. Countryside. Quieter. Mais calmo. Then the city. Okay. The countryside is quieter than the city. Of course. O interior é mais calmo do que a cidade. Okay, guys. All right. So, exactly that. Look, they did nothing and they were the winners. Oh my God, right? But that's okay. No problem. This is the way this game goes. So, the guys who were presential, I wish you better luck. right? Next time. So you need to study the comparatives. Okay, people, you really need to do that. So to help you with that, I would suggest you review the topics here on Google Classroom. We have the pages. Let me see the time here, just a moment. Oh, it's still 11:01, so we have time, okay? It's still early. So let me show you here where you can practice the comparatives. Look, people, comparatives, revision, okay? Comparative adjectives, again. So you have 1, 2, 3 places here, 3 worksheets to exercise. So don't forget, do your homework, because if you just come to class and you don't do your homework, you will not consolidate what you're learning. Okay, you will always forget. All right, people. So watch the video and do the worksheets. All right. So we are going to start unit 11 today because we have some time. So let's go over to the beginning of unit 11, which is about learning. So let's start that. It's so good. Let's take a look, people. What can you see in this picture? They are students, right? And what do you think they are learning here? Hmm? Maybe languages, maybe, yeah. Yeah. And what country do you think this class is? Where are they? Are they in Brazil? No, it doesn't seem Brazil. Yeah. Yeah. So let's take a look at what the photographer has to say about this picture, okay? So let's watch the video where the photographer talks about this picture, okay? So let me just.
I took this photo in Mraku in Myanmar. Salaries for public school teachers are low. These teachers need to teach extra classes in their homes. These private classes are for rich students after they finish their regular school. I love learning new things. I learn from the media or from talking to the people. I am a very curious person, and I am interested in humanism, which is a type of philosophy based on art, science, and caring for people. I think I will keep learning all my life. This is a very good question. I think learning requires a good attitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work. So I think teaching is harder. And also your performance will affect more people than if you are the student.
So let's see what this picture is all about. First of all, the photographer who took this picture was Edu Bayer, right? And yes, it was not in Brazil. Okay, definitely it was not in Brazil. Now, I will play the video slowly now, pausing and telling you, explaining a little bit of what he said. Okay, so let's just watch this one more time.
I took this photo in Mraku in Myanmar.
So the name of the place where he took this photo was Raku in Myanmar. We do not pronounce the letter M, the first letter here. So that's the place where he took this picture. Do you know where Myanmar is? Where is Myanmar? Let me show you here on the map. This is in Asia, okay, Hans? So, look, okay? So let me show you the map. Good. So here we have, yes, we have the world map. Here we have India, okay? And here we have Myanmar. So it's right next to India, and it borders Bangladesh, Bhutan, Laos, Thailand. Yeah, and also China. So Myanmar is to the south of China, right? It's right here. And it is a beautiful place, right? It is a beautiful place. So if we look, okay, if you minimize here, actually maximize the map, you will see that Myanmar is right here in Asia, okay? So this is where he took that picture, okay? In this country, in Burma, or Myanmar, there are lots of temples, and they're golden. They're so beautiful. There are temples everywhere because they are Buddhists. So they really worship Buddha, and the religion aspect is everywhere in the city. You can see temples everywhere. Okay, it's beautiful. So back to our picture here. This is where he took that photo here, right? The name of the place is Raku in Myanmar. All right. So let's see more
Salaries for
information.
public school teachers are low.
So look what he says here. Salaries for public school teachers are low. So is it the same in Brazil? Yes, right? Salaries for teachers in general are low. Okay, so it's the same there too.
These teachers need to teach extra classes in their homes.
So for teachers to survive, they need to teach extra classes in their homes. So it's like private classes, okay? What about here in Brazil? Do teachers in Brazil need to teach extra classes too? Yes, of course. Okay. If a teacher wants to survive here in Brazil, he has to teach all the week and many places. Yeah. Because the salaries are very low. Okay, so yeah, a teacher in many countries, in Brazil included, needs to work at different schools. Yeah, okay.
These private classes are for rich students after they finish the regular school.
So here he's explaining that this photo, this picture, is an example of a private class. Private class means aulas particulares, okay? These private classes are for rich students after they finish regular school. So there in Myanmar, when the students finish high school, they have to go to, rich students, of course, they go to private classes so they can prepare for college. Okay, it's like here in Brazil. Here in Brazil, you have, students usually they do a prep course for ENEM or vestibular, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So in Brazil, we call these courses cursinho preparatório. Okay. Yes, and also to pass the exams, right? The entry exams. For example, here in Brazil, to go to college, you need to do ENEM, right? Some schools prepare, but some schools don't, right? And then you need to do either private classes or you need to do extra courses, right? So this picture is an example of private classes in Myanmar after high school, okay?
Finish the regular school.
And then now they ask him if he likes learning new things, right? And this is how he answers.
I love learning new things. I learn from the media or from talking to the people.
So how does it do learn new things? How does he learn new things? Yes, talking to the people or from the media, right? He watches videos, because now he's an adult, so he isn't a student anymore, okay? He isn't, so, but he keeps learning by maybe watching videos or talking to people.
I am a very curious person, and I am interested in humanism, which is a type of philosophy.
So he says that he's interested in humanism, which is a type of philosophy, okay?
Based on art, science, and caring for people.
Yes, here is what humanism is all about. It's based on art, science, and caring for people.
I think I will keep learning all my life.
Yeah. Now, the question here involves a comparative look. Is learning or teaching more difficult? Which one is more difficult? Learning or teaching? Okay. So let's see what he says.
This is a very good question. I think learning requires a good attitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work.
Okay, so here, teaching. Yes, because learning requires a good attitude. Então, aprender requer uma boa atitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work. Mas ensinar também requer muito trabalho prévio. So you have to prepare, you have to study the class. Yes, prepare the classes you're going to teach. So it requires a lot of previous work, okay?
A lot of previous work. So I think teaching is harder. And also your performance will affect more people than if you are the student.
And here they say, when you are a teacher, your performance will affect more people than if you are the student, okay? So, sua performance vai afetar mais pessoas do que quando você é apenas um aluno. Se você for mal numa prova, tudo bem, é só você que se prejudicou. Você não foi bem, na próxima você estuda para ir melhor. Mas um professor, quando ele não vai bem na aula, ou se ele não consegue dar uma aula direito, então ele afeta mais pessoas. Okay? So that's what he is saying here. right? That was the video. So now I will play the video again for you to watch the video with better understanding, ok? Eu vou colocar o vídeo de novo, sem parar, para vocês poderem ver como vocês podem assistir ao vídeo e compreender melhor agora, que a gente já explicou, ok? So let's take a look there.
I took this photo in Mraku in Myanmar. Salaries for public school teachers are low. These teachers need to teach extra classes in their homes. These private classes are for rich students after they finish their regular school. I love learning new things. I learn from the media or from talking to the people. I am a very curious person, and I am interested in humanism, which is a type of philosophy based on art, science, and caring for people. I think I will keep learning all my life. This is a very good question. I think learning requires a good attitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work. So I think teaching is harder. And also your performance will affect more people than if you are the student.
This is the introductory video to the lesson. Okay, guys. So let me just close this here. All right. So in this lesson, Unit 11, we will talk about learning. Next class, we will do the activities. Okay, guys. We will discuss about activity 1 and also the other page. Okay, that obviously is not loaded. All right. So let me give you the homework. All right, people. The homework for today is Unit 10.5, okay, online practice. And I would like to include here Unit 10 test. So let me include, the test is the review from the platform, okay? Yes, try to do your homework, okay, people? It will help you a lot. So, especially because of the comparatives, okay, guys? Next class, I will bring another activity about comparatives, and I want to see how you are, okay? There are also some worksheets for you to do, okay? So, I'm going to include here that we did the beginning of page 123, unit 11, okay? Just the photo, okay? Okay, saved there. Don't forget to do your homework here. I will check that next week, all right, people? Thank you so much, Isabella. Thank you, Jennifer and Victor. Thank you very much. Samuel, Ana Carolina, thank you so much. And see you on Monday. Okay, have a nice week, people. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.